someone previously said on a video, Izzy, they love it when you go mental. Because you're a nutter. She literally just had a bath, and as soon as I took her out, as soon as I opened the door, she went absolutely mental. And she's been running around going crazy. So we've just been playing ball.
Be educated, but I'm so frustrated. Hello to my loneliness. I guess that ignorance is bliss. Take me back to before the new. Rewind, take it out of cue. Innocence can be a young man's game. Signed up for the hall of shame. I wish I knew how much I miss. Look the other way. Sun is out, but the sky is gray. What would happen if I took a chance? It's always hard at first glance. I don't wanna, but I know I gotta do it. The truth is hard to swallow. I think I'll chew it.
Well, I could be here for quite a while, so I'm going to carry on playing with the daft dog, and I'll see you outside in the garden in a minute. Right, so they're talking about insects and how to banish ants from your house and how to get rid of ants and unwanted pests in your house. And look at this. Oh, this is a nightmare. Unwanted pests. It's hard to actually put that in perspective, but it's probably a little bit smaller than a golf ball. Oh, about a ping pong ball size, I guess. Bit smaller. So that will be the queen hornet. That will. And as she builds her little house. Oh, she's feeling threatened, is she? Oh, bugger off. Go away. Alright, okay. Whoops. So obviously she's feeling threatened, but she'll obviously build that bigger, and then she'll then have some baby workers, and then that will get bigger and bigger and bigger. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to be brave. I don't usually run away, or I'm not usually, but they do sting. And yeah, she's back up there. She was just trying to get rid of me, I think. Didn't like how close I got. To be fair, I was right up there. Yeah, so she doesn't want me near her at all. This could go horribly wrong. says they don't do chem spraying. Oh well, this is a little bit of a nightmare, not gonna lie. You have to drop the pond level. As you can see, you have dropped it probably about 4 inches so far. This pipe has come away, this connection, so there's a pipe that goes through the pond, and it's this outer pipe here that seems to have come away from that pipe. So I think we have to drain it, pull it away, then put some pipe cement on there and then try and reseal it. That is pissing out. Right, so we've dropped the pond level about 6 inches or so. I've removed all of this pipe work, which was what came up through the pond down here. So what I'm going to do is, I'll turn the pump off. I'm going to disconnect this hose here and just hold it up so it's above pond level, and then that will stop gravity, because the pond is sort of like gravity fed from where that pipe comes in through from the bottom of the pond. And then obviously it comes through there. So as long as I've got this outlet higher, I mean I could just turn it off and it would actually stop running. Yeah, I'll show you. Right, so that pump's now off. Oh well, I was hoping it would just stop. Yeah, look, that's going to stop. I need to turn off the UV light as well. And actually I do have a new bulb to put in for the UV. So we'll do that while we're at it as well. Got the UV one. Awesome. That's the UV off. This pump off. Got a little dribble. Lovely. Right, I'm going to set you up somewhere. And we'll get this pipe, because this is where it's loose. This bit here. So it's like this outer sleeve bit, this connector that connects it, and yeah, it seems to be leaking down this bit. So we'll try and take that away. Yeah, look, you can see it's quite loose. Hopefully it's just this bit here that's leaking and that the pipe's not cracked. Well, it turned out that bit of plastic here, this outer pipe, was actually broken at the very bottom, and it's such a small little gap between the wall and that outer edge that it just wasn't sealing. I kind of panicked. I didn't film any of it because I just sort of like was like, oh no, the pipe's broken. How am I going to sort this out? It's all in there. It's been cemented in. And so what I've done is I've got like this hard plastic pipe, which is actually sort of like over time it's like flanged out on the edge, and it's really tight in there. So that will hopefully seal it. And then all I'm going to do, bit solvent cement around the outside there, bit on the inside around there. I have cleaned everything up. Went round with a bit of emery cloth as well. So we'll chuck some of that on there. Put it all on together and then we'll leave it to dry. Oh, I've also replaced the bulb in there. It didn't take 2 minutes. Just unscrewed, new one in. Although, because it was one of these cheap ones, I can't remember what make it is, but the plastic inside, the clip that holds the bulb in, very brittle. As soon as you touched it, a bit like Volkswagen plastics, just breaks straight away. Right, yeah, let's get this glue on. It's so hot and sunny out here, absolutely a lovely day. So I cut that short a little bit, that last clip, and I do apologise. I was going to say it's not my fault, but it was my fault because I kind of set the time lapse up and this gimbal I've got, I set it up wrong, bit of a nightmare, so you missed all of the nightmares that we had on there. So it turns out that all those little rubber gaskets, all those little rubber seals for all the connections that we've used over the years kind of gone brittle and no good, so I actually had to replace quite a few of them on the pressure pump. Well, both of them, I had to replace them down here, but it was just absolutely chaos. Oh, I was panicking, going, oh, what do I do? Oh, but we got it all sorted. I've had the tap going, trickle feed into the pond, and it's all full up now. Loads of lilies, everything's looking good. So my mum's been busy with the yucca tree, so she's been sorting all of that out. She's just popped off to go get a trellis, so we'll have a look at that when she's back doing that, so we'll have a look how that's coming on. We've actually got plums now on the Victoria plum tree, and that's good to see. Happy days. But it's also, it's also 3 years since I started this channel, and it's actually 3 years this week since my dad passed away. I've been in a bit of a low place, I guess, bit of a downer, but just been cracking on with things, getting things done. All the roof above my head, so me and mum got all that sorted out, fixed all of that because it was leaking, absolutely terrible, but yeah, we sorted all that out. And then just got on with doing bits around the ponds, things that needed to be done, and then obviously one thing after another, everything started leaking and breaking, but it's all up together now. And yeah, so it's just one of those things. I only started this channel just to sort of like, not only to document and for a little bit of advice along the way, but also this was sort of like my, I don't know, my way of dealing with things, with how things happened, and I don't know, this has just been my, I don't know how to explain it, to be honest with you. It's weird, I don't know, it's my coping mechanism, alright? Literally 5 minutes ago it was nice and sunny. Oh no, it started raining. I didn't want to get wet, so I come in. Yeah, I've just been sorting out the old bonsai. Christmas tree bonsai. Mum's de-weeding the bush or something, I don't know. But thank you very much for everyone that has supported me through the last few years. It has been really helpful. Yeah, I'm not going to mention any names, but yeah, some of you have been really, really helpful, so I do appreciate that. Thank you very much. Big shout out to you guys. It's really dark in here. I'll come in because I'm going to put the kettle on. Make Mum a cup of coffee. Does she want a coffee? She will want a coffee. She will want a coffee. So I'll make her a cup of coffee. I'm just going to crack on out in the garden. Been all over the place this video, like they always are. So if you made it this far, thank you very much for watching. Thumbs up, subscribe, all that good stuff. And oh, what we are in the middle of doing at the moment, I'm in the middle of doing a video on the